generally speaking, there's probably two or three big projects, but primarily there's obviously the Ruakura Inland Port, way over the other side.
Yep.
There's Peacock.
Yep.
And then there's Rototuna Town Centre.
Yep.
So can you tell us a little bit about where those three kind of at currently?
Yeah, so
I think we've all kind of been waiting for something. We're all hearing about the inland port, it's going to be massive, and it just doesn't. It's not happening yet, but
well, they're doing the earthworks out there. So
you've got to, So
they're doing the Tainui Group Holdings, which is commercial arm of Tainui, are really driven. They're a really good management team, and they're driving it really hard. And it's not easy. It's it'll be one of the biggest developments we're going to have in the Waikato for any foreseeable point of time, and there's a significant level of investment. They've got their port operator signed up in terms of going to run the port. They're doing the earthworks, starting to put the effort in. They've got various logistic operators that are interested in doing it. So that's going well. They're everything's positive in that respect. So
everything's where it should be in terms of timeline.
I mean, nothing. If you're talking to the money men, nothing goes as fast as it should do.
Yeah.
But the guys are good operators. Rototuna Town Centre, the development out there is going well. We've, in terms of the planning's done, councillors have had a look at terms of what they want to see out there from a library point of view. Because as you're aware, you've got the Rototuna Town Centre, which is going to be a commercial operation, but we've also got in there zoned and some money put aside for a library, and there's also a designation out there for a pool complex as well, potentially a pool complex as well. So council's done some really cool thinking and working with the developers, trying to work at how we can best marry in the commercial zone with the social areas as well, what that looks like. And that's great as well. And what's kind of cool and quite scary is it's right up basically against our boundary. It's right, K Road is just there.
Right on the boundary.
And it's sort of like, we're sort of building this for probably an area of influence that includes a lot of people that don't actually live in Hamilton as well. So that's the challenge that we've faced with as a city, which I can talk about a bit later, in terms of the fact we are quite constrained in terms of our boundaries. Yeah. And then and Peacockes, I talked about that before. So we've got the working through with the tenants being let, the developers ready to work on their aspects. Everything's in line and going forward. It's it's huge. I mean, that's 8,000 houses over, say, 20 years. Probably less if growth carries on the way it is.
The way the road turned just took off.
Yeah, it is. So it's kind of exciting in that respect as well. Yeah.
Cool. So it's going to be a big difference maker for the area.
It's going to make a huge difference. And there's ultimately the overall integration of that area talks about another bridge as well further down. So as you wrap around
more towards Tamahedi.
No, the other end, that Cobbin Drive going around the side. It's not necessarily a bridge, it's a bypass going around the existing Cobbin Drive bridge. So that's in the long term, the next 20 years. So that whole cell becomes integrated. And if you look at it feeding into the expressway, it's going to make it a complete change to the way the dynamics of people move in the city. So yes, that's kind of exciting as well.
Yeah, well, I think it opens up that whole area to obviously people working at the port, but also university students. You pop straight across the bridge, university's right there.
Hospital as well.
Hospital's
right there as well. So we've got some massive congestion issues down the western side of the city. If you go any time after midday around by the hospital and stuff, it's all just
trying to get. I sometimes go to the gym in Dinsdale and try and get to Hillcrest at 5 o'clock. And
it doesn't happen. So it provides alternatives. People living in different areas and stuff like that. It'll probably take a bit of pressure off the state highways as well, because there will be sort of an arterial that'll go right the way through Peacockes, out from State Highway out to Te Awamutu. There'll be an opportunity to cut through that part of the city as well. So it's going to be a fairly main road, coming from Dixon Road right the way through and out onto Cobbin Drive as well. So once it's done, it does. So that'll provide some bypass opportunities as well.